Right, so now I'm going to try and go onto the chimney, which is a little bit precarious, so if you can bear with me, because it's not like a roof garden or anything like that, it's just a conventional roof. So yeah, it's going to take me a few minutes to get up there. But there's some microphones up there, so maybe that's going to be worth the wait. No. Thing with the light is really intense with it. Oh, hang on. Okay. So, I'm going to set a live stream back up from here so that I can hear it downstairs, and then go back downstairs and do another little set. So, I don't know if you can see, probably not, but there's a stream box here with an old mini disc in it and a Raspberry Pi computer. Maybe you can see, maybe not. And that's what I use to send the stream to the internet. So I'll do that now. Still going. Yeah, but you can see it's a very nice day up here. It's just slightly precarious on the roof because there's always a danger that I'm going to just throw all the equipment off. So yeah, I'm going to try and go back down. It's just... Sorry about that, by the way. Okay. this is the live stream from my chimney. You never quite know if the neighbours are going to start playing live music down there. Got some birds at the minute. So I've got no idea what time it is actually, because I'm doing this from my phone, but maybe I'll turn off the pots. These pots, by the way, I made one of them. Leave it all up. Yeah, properly, but it gives it quite a nice ring. Okay. So. Let's go upstairs. I can see my computer there. Oops. Thanks. So yeah, that was rather chaotic, I think. Okay. Do I have to do it on here? Oh. Well, as you can see, I'm a total novice really when it comes to lots of things, including Facebook. So I have no idea how to see messages on there. Let's see. No. So, yeah, I was going to maybe leave some time to go through a bit what I just did. So things are popping up. Right, so I can see them on here. That's all right then. Yeah. So, and I apologise as well for all of the, you know, pulling random cables in and out and stuff. It's just a little bit tricky to do it over three floors, and very, you know, focused on just live acoustic stuff. Yeah, well, I mean, I could go back. I think I've got sufficient battery to go back on the roof. The danger is I just can't see messages then. Oh, here we go. These are coming up. Right, this is useful. It's a bit easier. Yes, I can. Hi, Hannah. So, yeah. Well, thank you. So, maybe it's actually useful to know how to set up a live stream. So I use this platform called Locus Sonus. So if you go on that site now and look for the Icecast server section, you'll see a little entry called London Chimney. That's what I've got playing down there. In fact, I might bring it because it's still going. Yeah, so yeah, that's the address of it at the top. I don't suppose you can see that. Especially not now it's gone off. London Chimney. And I've got the two microphones sort of dangling inside of that. Yeah. And the thing is, the cables aren't quite long enough to dip them right down into the bottom of the chimney, which is what I'd like to do. It's also a little bit intrusive because sometimes I can hear the neighbour's telly, for example, or if she's on the phone. Yeah, and I don't really... I'm not too interested in the neighbour's business. It's more just the acoustics of the chimney. And I don't know if it was obvious, but all the sort of jamming stuff going on in the bedroom is sort of related to the sounds I found sort of dangling microphones around the chimney and you know, just all the different materials in there, the sort of metal lids and the ceramic pots, and it just so happened that I was doing a pottery course and it ended too early because of the coronavirus outbreak, so I didn't have a chance to glaze them or put them in for the last firing. But actually I think they sound really nice before they've got that sort of finishing layer on. Somehow there's more of a chance to whatever you rub around it to sort of have a bit of friction. So and I think that helps to create the ring. Oh, maybe that's that crow that came out when I did the video last week. Yeah, sits on the aerial sometimes up there. But I realise I'm totally ignoring your yes, please. Yeah. So hopefully Hannah's gonna send me any questions now, because I'm oblivious just using my phone to do the streaming. Means that I can't really see them as I'm going along. Oh well. Yeah, where are you going to put the questions, Hannah? Oh, maybe they're on here. Oh. Is it your personal crow? Possibly. No, actually, I think, you know, he visits a number of aerials around, and also probably gathers on the Hackney Marshes, which are about a mile and a bit away from here, where David Beckham used to train. But anyway, that's really full of parakeets and crows, and sometimes seagulls now, actually, bizarrely. But yeah, if we'd have spent more time on the roof, I mean, the crow's not the only thing that comes by. There's often some smaller, I'm not very good with small bird ID actually, little brown sort of finch type things, I guess, that come and visit the sort of chimney area. Yeah. Oh, hang on, another question. It's funny, I'm getting questions in both directions. Let's see. There's a delay. How long did you work on this? Well, I guess I had about 2 weeks notice, didn't I, to set this up. So, yeah, my time has been split between sort of thinking about this and, yeah, doing that sort of work towards that other streaming festival I'm talking about. So, in the video, which is called Sound Camp, which happens next week. So, for that project, we do a lot of streaming audio, and this is why we're sort of using things like Locus Sonus. So they've got their own server, and they can just let you stream environmental sound 24/7. So they're not interested in, you know, if you're doing opera or something like that, or like death metal or something. They want the sounds of the environment on these open microphones. And we've got a lot of people coming online next week setting up new streams for that, and yeah, as I said before, not to repeat myself, but the idea of that is that these microphones are set up to stream live sounds for the daybreak, and basically what we do is pool all of these streams and do a survey that lasts 24 hours and it's live. So there's another one. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I guess I haven't really experimented with the pots and things before, or the cymbal. I was, you know, found out some new things, like if you use a little bit of metal as a sort of a stylus when the cymbal is spinning. Again, it's that stick-slip kind of function that I've used before with, well, thinking about how wine glasses work and, yeah, how that's played. So when I was in Vienna as well, I sort of discovered the glass harmonica back in the day, and yeah, that's kind of still in the back of my thoughts a lot of the time, how that works. So, yeah, so I guess it's a similar thing with what I was doing with that spinning cymbal, and yeah, this kind of chimney cylinder stuff, just endless kind of variations actually, so I could play with that most of the afternoon quite happily, I think. But yeah, I'm not so sure anyone else is interested in that. What else would be in that? You have a personal crow? Oh wow. Well yeah, they're really smart, aren't they, crows? I've noticed the COVID-19 hashtag is sort of trending, which yeah, I don't know, I'm kind of amused by that because of this Dawn Chorus project, but no, I should probably get to know that crow a bit better. I didn't realise they like cheese, so maybe I can try and leave some cheese out. It is in Hackney, so the nearest tube is well, Homerton Station, so that's northeast London, and it's just been incredibly sort of sunny for as long as this lockdown has happened, so it doesn't really feel like London at the minute. It feels like, I don't know, Mediterranean or something. It's kind of crazy, and it doesn't sound like London either. You know, there's not too much activity going on out there at the minute. Just a bit of, maybe it's a bit of gardening. Yeah, that's it really. So I'm checking over here. Second person. Oh, hang on, parakeets. Yeah, parakeets are everywhere now, I think. But there's like ridiculous amounts that cluster in the trees. And so, yeah, at sort of daybreak and dusk, the sound is really deafening. But, yeah, I've got mixed feelings about parakeets. Eggs as well. Right. Oh, you should interview the chimney. Well, could do. Yeah, I think they just stick hoovers up there now, though, don't they? I'm not. Yeah, it's been like a while since we had. We only had one chimney sweep experience just after we installed the wood burner, and now they're sort of outlawed, I think, basically, or getting that way because of the clean air regulations. But so I don't think there's too many of them, but it's a good lead. I could try that, follow that up. Yeah, what's happening there in a minute? Oops. So yeah, there's a bit of a delay. There's like, so when I set up the stream, the reception's not fantastic. So there's about a 10-second delay in if you hear a car go by and when it'll come out on the stream. But it's not as bad as Facebook, I've noticed. I think the Facebook Live, there's delays, must be about a minute or two or something. Still a few minutes to go. Ah. Right. Sorry, I probably shouldn't be reading out all of these messages. So the cello. Oh. Well, I'll do the cello question first. So yeah, I guess I just yeah, I don't know if you noticed, it's a kid's cello as well. Really, it's not a full-size cello. I just quite like bowing things. So I've noticed if you play after the bridge, you get some really nice subtle sounds, especially in the bit where the string becomes, there's a bit of sort of twine, for want of a better word, around the bottom of the string, and if you bow that, you get a lot of sounds that, to me at least, sound a bit like wind. And then another bit, it's just kind of experimenting really, and yeah, doing a bit of detuning and playing about with how much pressure you use with your fingers and with the bow. Yeah, so I'm not sure about Facebook doing stuff. I'm quite happy doing streaming sounds around, but I quite like to be out of the frame. So yeah, I usually try and escape where possible. But maybe I'll get into it, I don't know, it's obviously really nice connecting with you guys. Yeah, just quite like the mystery of that acousmatic sort of condition where you're not quite sure what you're listening to most of the time. So yeah, I only really sort of make an appearance if I have to, usually. But like I say, maybe it's a good way of connecting with people, so maybe I'll get into it. Oh, and sorry, I have got a bit of hay fever as well. I've got this, although it's nice and clear outside, yeah, there's a lot of pollen flying around, but it does look very glorious, like all the foliage is just coming, sort of bouncing back through, and yeah, just a shame you're not really allowed to go and wander outside really, because it's a perfect spring for it. So I've got the roof at least. Was it? It felt just about an hour, I think. Yeah, it's just confusing how the different messages sort of pop up at slightly different times. So, yeah, but no, I think it's a good amount of time to try and present something in. Yeah. So yeah, I should just say thanks very much, and hope it wasn't too much of a rocky experience going up and down. Alright. Oh, here we go. Oh, thanks a lot. And yeah, just really nice to be in touch again, I think. So, oh, yes. That's another point actually, I'm not quite sure how to end the thing. Okay, thank you. Bye.